Yeah, I at least think the Link to the Past community made a good decision with at least changing the names of the categories. They seem much less bad sounding. I know people say like no major glitches sounds arbitrary, but it's way better than what it was called before. Fuzziness, after the clip I just hold a little more up of up right. Or no, a little bit up of up left. I don't know my directions. And then you're supposed to like fall out of the water and then into the water from, because there's like a line of water going vertical, right next to the water like going horizontal, and you want to like cross over the gap a little bit just to drop down. There have been 2 resets so far. The part I feel most comfortable with is everything from Gerudo Training Grounds to Fire Temple. That part is basically unchanged from the all dungeons that I've been doing before, and it's mostly not too difficult. Least comfortable is probably the Volvagia fight. Well, the optimal Volvagia fight. The optimal Volvagia fight I do with 3 hearts, 4 bombs, and 4 chews. And basically, if you mess anything up, the run is dead. You gotta be really careful and know how to react to different situations. Oh wow, I have more viewers than Fish Plays Pokemon. I'm a celebrity. Yeah, Fuzzy. Well, I still get 4 hearts in the run, but I take a heart of... The optimal strat would be to take a heart of damage from the fall after hammer, and then do the ledge grab clip boss key skip. My first finished 100% run was... so I have like 2 first 100% runs. One was a 10:43, but it was also more of like a test run, and I was actually doing routing in the middle of the run. So like, I don't know if you really want to call that a run or not. And then my first like actual attempt of trying to go fast was I think 7:23. I am not risking time stops in the Volvagia fight. That is ridiculous. Congrats, Apasher. You should have no trouble getting a 420 then. Yeah, my first 100% runs that I just mentioned, these were back in either 2010 or 2011. I can't remember. It was summer of that year, whichever year it was. I want to say it was 2010. And Wrong Warp wasn't found until 2012. Yeah, Vanek should be getting a 415 any day now. Yes, I did suck in 2011, just like everyone else. Yeah, like, if you go back and watch 2011 runs, they are so bad. Like, I'm pretty sure I was the best in 2011, maybe Cosmo as well. And, like, our runs were disgusting. I do still suck at this game. Three-hour MST world records, dude. There was one point where I thought sub 3 hours MST would be the god run. Favorite time period for OG speedrunning? It's hard to say. It was really exciting when Door Time Skip was first found, because that probably opened up the most possibilities of any other glitch that was ever discovered. Like, even more than Wrong Warp. But when Door Time Skip was found, everyone was just kind of on the forums, on the FCA forums. There was no, like, IRC or streams or anything like that. So, like, it was really exciting that the new glitch was found, but the community was just, like, forum posts, so it sort of wasn't that exciting, just because there wasn't as much, like, conversation, I guess. I think 2010, 2011 is when people actually started speedrunning and started, like, learning stuff and trying to get half decent, and that was pretty fun. That's like when the community first started coming together. And then, like, 2012 was obviously pretty fun when Wrong Warp was discovered. It's hard to say, like, what exactly my favorite of those were, but those were, like, probably my favorite three, like, time periods of OG speedrunning. My first any percent run with Wrong Warp. I assume you mean Ganondorf. Yeah, that run was pretty fantastic. Every time. It takes me 2 tries now. I didn't even realize I split. I just looked at my splits and I thought, wait, did I forget to split a bottle? And I didn't. I'm even forgetting that I didn't forget to split. And now I forget to split. Dude, whatever. It sort of matters depending on what method of getting to the... No. Oh my god. Depending on what method you want to do for swimming through the water, depends on where you want to clip. Generally, most methods you want to clip like all the way to the left side. Warrior of Rock, technically it is, but you need to do frame perfect side hops all the way. And if you don't get frame perfect side hops, you're going slower, and you're not going to get frame perfect side hops all the way. And even then, the amount of time it would save is really minor. Alright, come on, Mega Flip. Failing that Mega Flip is so sad. Yes, the thing I want skipped most in 100% is the Ocarina game in Lost Woods. It is by far the worst part of 100%. It's like 3 minutes of Ocarina note memorizing, and it's incredibly slow, and I would do anything to skip it. Yeah, I do have to cut a chew. Oh my god. Well, okay, my situation with chews is optimally I want to use 8 chews in child, and then 2 chews at the beginning of adult. 1 chew just to Hess to the river where the Poe is, and to do RBA, and then 1 chew to Hess to the Cuckoo Lady. Those 2 chews only save about 3 seconds each. They're not significant at all. So those are the first chews I want to cut. Although also, if I use all my chews perfectly in child, I could instead cut those, I could cut those chews and use them as a backup if I don't get a good Poe spawn in Hyrule Field. So I could instead just use those 2 chews to kill a Poe in the graveyard. But then I'm also losing time, obviously, for multiple reasons, and I don't know. Like, I'm still not really sure if I want to use those chews as a backup or just assume a small Poe spawn. And if I don't get one, just keep trying to spawn it until a small Poe appears. Warrior of Rock, it's not really a category, but there is something I want to do eventually. I call it Glitched 100%, even though it's a really bad name for it. But yeah, it would basically be just like RBA everything into your inventory, dupe a bunch of Skulltulas and heart pieces. I have it like, I had it routed out for the most part, but I routed it before the new RBA stuff. So I'd have to reroute it with new RBA in. But yeah, I eventually want to do that. I think it's going to be really cool and fun. Oh god, this might not work. Okay. I'll route Crooked Card 100% whenever Crooked Card has a use. I think it does do a Light Medallion wrong work. Yeah, it definitely does. I really want to try to find some uses for Crooked Card, like useful uses. But I don't know. It's like it's a fun glitch to mess around with, but it doesn't have a lot of useful stuff to it. Dude. Honestly, I should have just broken my stick at that point. The stick is really just a backup if I miss the Hess escape. I use switch. Good PB. Or it's not even a PB, but yeah. Basically everyone agrees to allow RBA. It just hasn't actually been added to the rules. No, Evil. In the race with Molotov, I was adult and I had Boomerang on B. So I had no other choice but to use pots. There's literally no other possible option I could have used to kill Baronade. Switch is objectively better because you can do the Baronade fight faster. Actually, no, the task uses switch because you cannot Z-slide past targetable objects with hold. And for that reason, it's always better for a task to use switch. Nice. Yeah, eventually I will begin doing Z-slides in RTAs, even though Hess is objectively better. Just to prove that Switch is superior. Door time skip is scaring me every run now, and it really shouldn't be. Well, Nick Nader, you might be thinking because, like, on VC you have to click the L and R buttons all the way down, but on N64 my adapter actually reads the analog inputs as Z and R, so I don't actually have to click it all the way down. I can understand that for VC though, although personally I don't mind it for VC either. I did say door time skip, that is weird. Why am I so weird? A Z-slide is basically... It's basically a Hess, except... How do I describe this? It's basically like a super slide where you're just going in one direction, except you have to mash Z every other frame. And you can change your angle, but every time you change your angle, your speed decreases a little bit. So it's kind of... A Z slide is kind of like a halfway point between a super slide and a Hess, basically. And to keep your speed, you have to mash Z every other frame. It's actually similar to a super swim. If you've ever seen a super swim in water, it's basically the same thing, except for a super swim, instead of having to mash A every other frame, you can, or having to mash Z every other frame, you only have to mash Z like twice a second. Like if you fail a super swim, you're terrible. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Z-Slide doesn't lose speed going up slopes. Well, for both Hessing and Super Slide you do. Please, this game had Super Swing before Wind Waker. Wind Waker's just a hipster. I have no idea how Z-Slide was found. I believe it was either Swordless Link or Blue Bubla that found it. I can't remember who. Whoever found it was probably, yeah, just kicking around. That's how ESS was found, that's how Hess was found, that's how a lot of stuff was found. Z-Slide isn't really very useful anymore once Hess was found, but before Hessing was found, it was generally a good TAS technique, better than super sliding, since you could actually change your angles for only a small decrease in speed. Although now basically only used for Z-Slide is when going up slopes. Hey, I always say TAS instead of TAS. I always thought it was really weird to say TAS. No. What was happening there is I did a glitch called Bottle Adventure, or Reverse Bottle Adventure, where I get a bottle on my B button, and when you get a bottle on your B button, when you catch something in that bottle, it writes the value of whatever you catch in that bottle to a memory address based on whatever item you have on C right. So when I first caught the fish, I had a bottle on C right, and that actually writes the value of a fish to the third bottle slot in your inventory. So the next time I pause, you'll see I'll have a bottle in my third bottle slot. And now I'm going to catch bugs with a Poe on my C right button. And this is going to give me 29 bomb chews. As you now see, I have 29 bomb chews. And it has a lot of other uses besides that, but that's all it's going to be used for this run. You can do some stuff like getting a bunch of songs if you have the Poacher Saw on C right, or medallions with the Broken Goron Sword on C right. And other cool stuff. You get the heart piece when you already have something in your item slot for the hookshot. So you either had hookshot already, or long shot, or a bottle, or something like that in your item slot. Well, don't have a bottle in your hookshot slot, yeah. If you have a bottle in your hookshot slot, I think that means you duped over, or you did RBA with Chew on C right. So don't do RBA with Chew on C right. Nice, perfect spawn. Yeah, just go get a long shot without hook shot, and everything will be fine. What? No, don't do that. Whatever. No. The sloppiest graveyard movement in the history of graveyard movement. Nice. 2 good Hesses. Oh boy, my favorite trick in the run. This trick is really stupid. So stupid that I made a stupid setup. The setup is gross, but it's the only thing I can find that's anywhere close to consistent. Okay. I probably could have dropped on the frame before that, but I wasn't too sure. That felt really good. I kind of want to check if that's what is accurate. Because I feel like that should have been, at the very least, close to a best. I was like 6 seconds off. Oh wait, my graveyard was sloppy. I don't know. So check out this possible time save. And that's not even the full amount of time I can save. The run is okay so far. 10 seconds to graveyard movement, dang. I should retire. Oh my god, please. Dumb. I don't get this. I feel like this is the trick that doesn't go wrong in practice, but always goes wrong in runs. The first reset before I failed the trick was because if you don't save and reset there, the game crashes when you do the wrong warp. Because of your previous cutscene watch. It has to be the title screen or else the wrong warp won't work. Well, other cutscenes will work, but the title screen is the best one, obviously. Fastest one. Yeah, I miss the hovering both in the video and in this run. I don't know what's wrong with that hover. Yeah, the door is loaded if you don't bomb the eyes, but the problem is I have to get to the top of the room anyway to get bombs. So I can't just go in the head and then go straight to King Dodongo, or else I wouldn't get bombs. So I'd have to get inside the head a second time, and at that point it would just be slower. Well, technically there is a way you can make it faster, but it's really difficult and wouldn't even save that much time, if any. You can kill the boss with chews, but you kind of really want bombs for the rest of the run. Like, going without bombs is not a good idea. Duh. I pressed Z too early. I hate small mistakes. I hate small mistakes, dude. Mad. Hate big mistakes too. I just want to be perfect. What? Dude. Yeah, I practice the Hess through the Wasteland a lot. It's probably my most practiced trick in this entire game. Nice. This is a split where my best split is really awful, also. Like, I can improve... Dude! I can improve my best split here a lot. So I'm kind of sad that I didn't. That is so bad. I can save a minute there. Please tell me there's 2 bomb drops there. I only saw one. Dude. Come on, one more. That's all I need. Okay, I get 3 more. Could have used that before. Mad because bad, thus sad. Guaranteed 15-second loss here, by the way. Can't do the cutscene skip. I can let Nibiru kill a pillar, but that wouldn't really be fast. Although I actually haven't timed whether it would be worth it to have Naboo break a pillar, grab one heart, then do the skip. You need more than one heart to do the cutscene skip because you lose a heart, and I entered this room with exactly one heart. So if I did the cutscene skip, I would have died. Sure, I'm sad because I'm bad. I don't intentionally kill good runs, I'm just bad. Besides, that run lost its goodness back at DC. I'm gonna do my fast setup for Spear BK skip since this run's bad. It's sort of risky, except it's not really. But I'm always usually scared to go for it in runs, even though I really shouldn't be. So I guess you guys will see it. Is he seriously like... What are you doing? Okay. Oh yeah, and that one bomb I had to use to damage myself is going to cost me a Hess. Which is another 3 seconds, I think. Ooh, are we getting a double? Sort of. I don't even know if this will reach. I'm scared. Never mind. This is what's gonna be ugly. Don't you dare. Trying to get me a 5 cycle. Their spin is supposed to be like a dodge or block, I guess. I guess they're supposed to be dodging the hook shot. And this happens to be that their dodge makes them stand in place. I didn't jump slash. Oh god, this is kind of slow. Oh god, I might fail the 1 cycle. Okay. That fight was a mess. This whole split has been a mess. Whatever, I'll save it with my fast cutscene skip setup. Okay. Dang, I was expecting to lose a lot more time than this. Even though that setup looks really YOLO, it's actually really consistent. Except I'm always scared about doing it in runs, even though I really shouldn't be. And it saves like 4 seconds over the old method. Which I think is about the same as Chain's method, which is 4 seconds faster as well, but also harder. And that one isn't really that hard. 9 bombs! Oh my god, I need to cut all my Hesses here. I'm dumb and forgot about the bombs I used for the thing. The eyeball frog is used for a cutscene skip and a wrong warp. It's less the eyeball frog and more the timer that you get with the eyeball frog. Yeah, we need the big Goron sword to kill bosses faster because it's worth it. That's TSA's logic. Reminder that the first recorded speedrun of Ocarina of Time got the big Goron sword. And it was any percent. I feel so newbie not hessing here. This is like one of my favorite hesses in the run. I don't like having to cut it. Am I gonna get the cuckoo? I am, dude. I knew it. This is so stupid. Like, for some reason, this route works out so well that almost every time when you get to this place, the cuckoo is gonna hatch. And you can't press buttons or pause during that. So I have to just wait until the text goes away. If you go fast, it shouldn't happen, but if you go like average fast, it's gonna happen all the time. Oh my god. That is not good. Hope I can get bomb drops fast. That's not fast. Okay, there we go. Get the bomb drop. Movement is so hard, like, when cutting this grass, it's dumb. I think I can make it without having to use choose. I might want to time stop though. Actually, I shouldn't even need time stop, but I might want to do it just for safety. I have done runs of Majora's Mask before, although I haven't done it in a while, and I kind of don't really want to do it again soon. Maybe eventually, but not right now. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit. Should have done more. This time is... I might have to do the backup for this. Okay. Losing 7 seconds on a split that should be within like a 1 to 2 second consistency is really dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. It'd be cool if the hookshot would shoot. It's faster to not use hookshot on the vines, but I'm just playing it safe for now. Once my PB is actually decent, I'll do it. Wow. Man, I really should not have hookshotted the vines. I have way more than enough time. I keep thinking that failing in Zora's River costs way more time than it actually does. So one time in practice I died to Goma. That was funny. Wait, by new cutscene skip, are you guys talking about the Mega Side Hop one? I saw that, but I messed around with it and it didn't really seem consistent. It only saved like a second or two. If I died to Goma at a GDQ, walk out of the room. Go to my hotel room, cry myself to sleep, leave in shame. Hi, Bongo. The timer is the eyeball frog timer. It's an item from the Big One Sword trade quest that you have to deliver within a certain amount of time, and if you don't, it expires, but I can use that expiration for wrong warps and cutscene skips. No. Nice damage, ESS. Hey. I hate that. You can skip that Poe cutscene by dropping a fish and catching it as soon as the cutscene starts. However, it doesn't... The only real use for it is getting to the elevator early. It doesn't necessarily save time. I think technically it might save, like, a few frames, if I remember correctly. But it's not, like, an actual speed trick. Also, if you happen to fail the Poe cutscene skip, your run is over because it requires the fish. And if you fail it, then you can't recatch the fish. And if you can't recatch the fish, you can't do this cutscene skip. So you'd have to... I guess you'd go back into Lost Woods, go find a grotto with a fish in it, and go back to Forest Temple. Yeah, I'll probably be doing more runs after this. This run is not good in any way. Actually, Child was good, I guess. Or at least decent. That was really fast. This isn't even going to be a best split, really? Oh, it must be because that's Skulltula. Yeah, there have been runners that didn't finish their runs. One famous example is at AGDQ, there was a Fire Emblem run, one of the GBA Fire Emblems, and he was getting like the worst RNG all run. He was already going almost 30 minutes over estimate, and they told him to just kill the run and move on to the next game. That took longer than it should have. Oh god, okay. No, dude. Gross. I didn't jump slash. Can I even make it through this room in time now? I hope so. I don't think I can. I'm gonna play this safe. So gross. Wondering if I should go for the safe or risky strat for Volvaggio. The minus 138 is because the splits I'm comparing to are awful. I really should be like minus 3 at least right now. But yeah, it is a new route. It's not a new route compared to the splits, but it is a new route in general. The splits use that route, but the splits are also terrible. So I have to not take any damage in this room. And then when I leave this room, I have to complete the next 2 rooms without dying. Which is sort of hard, but not too difficult. But kind of scary. Yeah, the route SVA uses is completely different. His run was on VC, and the VC route has to do a lot of different stuff. The VC route and the N64 route both have things that can only be done on the N64 version or the VC version, so the routes are completely different. VC used to be a little bit faster, or we thought VC was a little bit faster, but now N64 looks like it's faster, thanks to the new bomb shoes and Bomb the Well trick. We're not sure exactly how much faster it is, probably about a minute. Although honestly, I'm starting to think that N64 might have been faster anyway, even without the bomb shoes route, because I never actually did Goron Tunic skip, which would have saved a lot more time. And Goron Tunic skip isn't new or anything, it's just I didn't do it because I didn't think it was that much faster and a lot harder, and it really isn't that hard, and it saves a lot more time than I thought. Hello. Okay, assuming I take no damage from here to the hammer chest, I'm gonna do the risky Volvagia strat, which saves 8 seconds, but it could mean the death of the run. It's really not that risky if I know what to do, but it is kind of difficult. No, the Goron Tunic text is about a minute, not 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes on English. You lose time from Fire Temple. You have to do slower strats. Hold on. Please. Please. This isn't saving time anymore. Good split. I am the worst. I might even fail this. Okay. I don't know how that works, but it did. Alright, so I gotta kill Volvagia in 24 seconds with 4 shoes, 4 bombs. If I miss any chews, it's gonna be hard to save it. Is that gonna work? Please work. Okay. Alright, should be good. Oh no. I died. I haven't done this in a few days. Just realized I should have practiced this recently. It's not too hard though. Okay. Unbuffered 1080. I kind of want to look into that. Because you do have quite a few frames for each of the inputs you need to do, so I don't know. I have 3K viewers for this run. Please. Oh god, that was very close to actually hitting the load trigger and crashing. The double kiss. Yeah, this is still going to be a third place on the leaderboards. This run is garbage. I feel like I should be able to get a 134 easily. Where's Fino? You might hear Fino when this run is over. I did hear about Rodner's 100% run. That made me laugh. I've been in a similar situation, except it wasn't a world record for my run, so it didn't matter that much. Yeah, this will be a PB. My real PB is a 137.27. This should be 136.50 something. Maybe 40 something. Of course only world records matter. Like, why would you even speedrun if you're not going for world records? You're just wasting your time. Watch me die to Ganon. Probably just cursed myself by saying that. Dude. Dude, it's happening. It's happening. I'm gonna die. Worst first phase of Ganon ever. Alright, this should be 36.49, 36.48, something like that. Oh wait, no it's not.
Oh my god, it's world record!
You know, I only lost a second on that fight. Are you serious? No, I lost 10 seconds. Never mind. Alright, PB. Okay, that run sucked. Time for another one. Oh my god, I forgot splits in this run. Hold on, let me see if the VOD is up so I can get the splits back.